9 expert hikers went into the mountains. What came back will haunt you. And the official story is a complete lie. This is the Dyatlov Pass incident. In 1959, a group of student hikers set off on an expedition in the Ural Mountains. They were all young, experienced, and in perfect health. They made camp on a slope called Dead Mountain. Their last journal entries were happy. They were telling jokes. Everything was normal. Then they vanished. When the search party finally found their camp, they discovered something that made no sense. The tent was empty, but it had been sliced open from the inside. Something inside that tent scared them so badly, they cut their way out into the -30-degree weather. And the footprints showed. They fled without their shoes. The first 2 bodies were found by a tree a mile away. They were dressed only in their underwear. They had tried to start a fire, but froze to death first. Why would they leave a perfectly good tent? But the other bodies were even more disturbing. One hiker had a fractured skull. 2 others had their ribs crushed with the force of a car crash. But here's the crazy part. There were no external bruises. It was like they were crushed from the inside out. And it gets so much weirder. One of the women was missing her tongue, her eyes, and part of her jaw. And to top it all off, several of their clothing items were found to be highly radioactive. The official Soviet investigation concluded they died from a compelling natural force. Case closed. For 60 years, that was the story. But what natural force causes radiation poisoning and removes internal organs without breaking the skin? Theories range from an avalanche they were trying to escape, to secret military weapons testing. Some locals even talk about the Menk, their version of the Yeti. But another hiking group, about 30 miles south, reported seeing strange orange spheres floating in the sky that very night. Maybe the most chilling clue is the last photo ever taken on their camera. It was recovered from the scene. It's a blurry, chaotic image of something bright and orange in the pitch-black darkness, taken from inside the tent just before they fled. The files were recently declassified, but the answers only create more questions. Something terrified 9 experienced hikers so much that they chose to face a frozen wasteland over staying inside their tent. What were they running from? Let me know what you think happened in the comments.